Hey, so I don't usually do these kinds of videos, but I want to rant about this that I saw just now. If you disagree with me about this, that's totally fine. I just wanted to give it my peace of mind. So Miyamoto was talking with Famitsu basically about the idea that there are too many remakes going on. Nintendo Everything just sort of parroted the article here, but gosh dang it. There's a little side tangent, but man, Nintendo Everything is like an annoying site. They like really have problems phrasing things sometimes. Miyamoto defends the idea that there are too many remakes when the whole quote is about him defending there being so many remakes. Like that's the way this is phrased is so misleading, and I don't think it's even intended to, but that's my side tangent. I think Nintendo Everything is sort of a lackluster source, but that's just me. There's also the fact they've produced articles where they've literally cited forum posts and whatever. Let's get back to the point. Anyway, I just wanted to sort of break down what Miyamoto said here. And this is like a lot of what he said from what I can tell. Like, doesn't look like there's context missing. Some people might say there are a lot of remakes, but after 5 years, a lot of people have outgrown games and stopped playing them. So here, tell me this, Miyamoto. My question for you is, how does that justify a remake? I think I'll come back to this in a second, but let me clarify. I understand he's a businessman and his priority is keeping Nintendo games going out the shelves, but when you're trying to present argument for this business practice to the consumer, I think this is a very misguided way of like framing it. Because it's basically like, well, we need the member berries so that people keep playing games. Valid enough, you know, you're the businessman, you're very smart. And that's not me being facetious. He's very smart. He's a good businessman. I just don't think this is a great way to frame it to your consumer base, because you're literally just talking about them like they're the pigs, like, here's your slop. I hate that buzzword, by the way, slop. Anyway. Young people today don't have the opportunity to play games from 10 years ago. Oh, wow, if only there was something you could do about that. Like, a big problem I have with how Miyamoto went about talking about this is it completely sidesteps the concept of porting a game, of re-releasing a game, just making games available. Because the reasoning is, so remaking them to be more playable, by the way, that's like the most problematic statement in this whole thing, the most problematic thing. More playable, so basically changing them. There was a whole thing with the Ocarina of Time remake a few weeks ago where they were talking about making it timeless gameplay or whatever, and that sent off all these alarms, right? Oh gosh, they're going to change it and update it. And look, a change in a remake isn't inherently a bad thing. But framing that as, look, it's more playable now, it's better. Here's me getting into buzzwords again. It's anti-art. And releasing them again is a good way to meet the demand. So yeah, the framing is, oh, well, we could just re-release them, the originals, but people won't buy them, which isn't even true. People pay for, like, the subscriptions and stuff. Letting people know the original games, that's... I hate Nintendo Everything. Letting people know the original games exist, I assume, also leads to future development, so we've been actively pursuing that recently. So it's like, here, we can double dip. Now we have people playing that too. Again, this is all going to come across as, like, incredibly pedantic, probably to some, but I just think that this was a very short-sighted way of approaching this subject when talking to the consumer base. Miyamoto, I love you, I think you're a genius, but I don't agree with you on this, but that doesn't mean you're not still a very accomplished person, and it doesn't mean I disrespect you, alright? I love you, goodbye.